Hi there, so I'm back. I've added a few more French knots. I've taken my piece of work off the table clamps so I can sort of have a little bit more of a closer look and manoeuvre what I'm putting on. Let me just, I'm plugged in at the same time because although it doesn't seem to want to charge when I do that, but hey ho. So I'm going to add some sequins, and I just happen to have, that's too big, colours that are similar to what I've been using. Let's have a look. I feel like I've got some smaller ones here. So again, you add whatever you've got. I don't go out buying. Sequins are something that people give me. I very, very rarely buy anything like that. Doesn't they usually come from people that have packed up with crafting, or somebody's cleared out somebody's other crafting stuff, that kind of thing. I don't very rarely buy anything, not sequins wise. Beads, but not sequins. So I literally just come up and down through the hole, back down the side of it. If you want it to stay in one place, ouch, you can put a bead on top. I've not got any, so I'm just, I have got some, but I don't want to tip them out, is what I mean. Don't know whether that's, don't like that. Don't like that. This is where I start wandering off the, yeah, I don't like that at all. What have we got? They're a bit big. But I don't mind. Because it can stand up on their edge. If you see what I mean. And not standing there. You can put another one in. Just pop them in and amongst. Got the different, I think I've got some iridescent ones I have. Ooh! Little iridescent ones, they're quite sweet. I'll put the pink in. Just, yeah. Let me put a lid on, otherwise they will be everywhere. And those will. Inevitably when Gertrude jumps up and knocks them off. These have got a bit of a pink tinge, but I don't think it really matters. This is where your work starts to take on a life of its own, when you have the sequins in and the beads in. I'm just using a little embroidery needle and some machine thread. You can use whatever colour thread you want. I mean, I'm just using a pale green because that's what I've got on my needle. But I'll probably swap once I've used this. up to this one or this one, because I do like that with the metallic and the sequins. Let's put a bit bigger one in. If you wanted to sit down, you might come up again through the centre of it and then tack it down the other side. Pull it down. I'm just going to put a couple of little ones in there. Sit them on the edge of things, just so it. I mean, this is the stage where, to be absolutely honest, you can go bonkers and be here for days. Oh, where have you gone? Popping things in. Trying to make sure that you can see what I can see. Oh. Just going to pull that down. Keeps pulling itself up. Right, because that keeps pulling itself up, I'm just going to have a little cheat. I've obviously cut the thread too. I'm going to have a little cheat and stick it down. There. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Sequin. I don't want to put too many on this side, but you can come up. Let's pop I have got some beads, a little seed bead on, and then you can go back. I'm going to put two on. Make it stand out, and put back down the centre of the sequin again. Ooh. And it will stand up. Maybe not stand up, that's not stood up at all, is it? Anyway. So I'm just going to keep on going. Where's those little tiny ones? Got a bag full. I pinched these off. It was my friend's daughter's wedding, and she had blues and greens, and I've got pinched a bag of each. I didn't pinch them. I asked if I could have them. So that was a bonus. So there's another little tip. If you go to weddings or birthdays or parties and they've got those sequins on the table, pick them up. Especially if they've got holes in. Okay. Right. I feel like that's a good job. I'll show you the back of my work. It's not the best, but it doesn't matter. Got quite a few knots. And a few big loops. There's even a needle there. Oh, let's have you out. Oh my goodness me. That's an interesting. Oh dear. Okay, you're gone. I'm looking at that, could be any way up, couldn't it? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put some more, come down here, I've got some of those in, I want to find some more different sequiny bits. And maybe add some beads here. So I'm going to go in and add some more sequins, and while I do that I will probably do some more stitches. A little bit here wants sorting out. I feel like that could go with a sequin, definitely, with a bead on top. I'll find a nice pretty bead to go on top of that. In fact, that I've just spotted one there. That can go on top of that. Yay. So I'll go in and do that. I'll add some more. In fact, I can do that while I'm on the camera. I'm going to use this thread. With metallic thread, I'll just get some beeswax and just give it a pull through. Just keeps the fibres straight, flat. Makes it easier to work. Because it starts to disintegrate pretty quickly. So I'm going to come up. Oops. When you're working with beads, just make sure that your needle, the eye of your needle, goes through both your beads and your sequins. So I'm going to come up with a bead on that one. Centre. There we are. Oh, that's nice. I will use this metallic thread to come in and out of things, just because it'll give it a little bit of another dimension. You won't see it, but you will see it when it catches the light. And I'm using that herringbone stitch, or a variation on it. Come up and down. Come here, put something in. Don't know what. Come down each side. I love these metallic threads. Whenever I go in a charity shop, I always come across them, because people buy them because they're really pretty, and then people can't use them because they are frustrating to use. So then they get taken to the charity shop. So it's always, I'm always on the lookout for metallic threads and little wooden spools. Okay, I'm actually going to not put any more on. I might put something up there. I don't come across that way. Just going to tuck a couple in here. When you start looking, and sort of, you'll see where you want them or where you don't want them. Tuck that in there. I want that to stand up. Don't want it to flatten that down. Oh, it don't want to do that, does it? There we go. I'm going to tuck it underneath. The thing with adding, when you start to add, is that you can either go lots and lots and lots, or just add a couple here and there. But I literally usually can't stop, and I have to make myself. Do a couple of stitches up and down. It's always good to do a couple of stitches every now and then, because if they get caught and the thread gets snapped, it's not going to unravel the whole lot of your beads or sequins. Right, I'm going to leave that at that on this one, on sequins. Just tie a knot. Okay, that one's not got a knot in either, look. Pinch a bit of that. I know there's people out there that's going to be going, oh my god. Just keeps it settled down. Because I'm actually going to mount this onto something, or use it for something, so it's not going to be left. So, okay, I'll let you start off with carry on with the sequins, and we will come back with the next stage. Bye bye.